graduate high school.
Here we go. It's John with Plum Tight. We're at 101 Beach Road Drive in the great city of Edgewood. We're doing a sanitary sewer inspection. So I'm running from right here at the driveway, okay, just inside the building here in the garage. We have a 3.5 inch clean out cap here. So I lost an inch as soon as we went down underground. Can you do me a favor and go flush that toilet again?
Sure.
And try to get a little water in here and wash our lens off. Pull the camera back. There we go. Now we got some water in there. Okay. So I'm going to wait for my client here. There we go. There we go. Okay. As soon as the water quit going by, I pushed it in a little too far. So you can see our bottom of our pipe. Now this camera has a self-leveling head. That's a little dirt on the end of the pipe. We'll try to wash that off as we go. There we go. So there's your clay pipes. You can see we've got a little offset there. That's fairly normal. So the bottom of the pipe will always truly be there on the bottom of the screen. So you can see that little bit of water. Okay, so right there you got some roots. Okay. Some more. So the good thing is here, we don't have storm lines tied into this. Because we can see it's raining, but I don't have a bunch of water going through the line.
Yeah. Just take a big drop down. So we don't have far anymore? Like we did.
Yeah, right here. I'm 114 feet,
Oh my gosh.
8 inches. There's the city main.
So there's no blockage between me and the city?
No. So there has been blockage where those roots and everything was. Okay? But it's not so bad that you need. The reason that all went down is you built up enough water weight that it dropped on itself.
Huh.
It pushed itself on through. Okay? So at this point, really what I'd recommend for you is a Rudex treatment. Okay? But don't you have a child here?
No.
I swore there was a kid here.
She might have had my niece here. If
Ah!
she watches my niece and might have brought her with her, but no
Okay.
children live here.
Okay, so Rudex is a herbicidal product. Okay, it's a root inhibitor and a foaming agent. I put it right in through the clean out here. Okay, we put 3 gallons of water on top of it. and then you don't run another drop of water for 8 hours. Okay? What that will do is it will turn, it's a root inhibitor and a foaming agent. So we mix the two as it goes in, put the water on top of it. All right? I'm going to use a less amount of water because I want to keep that product closer up here to the house where the roots actually are. Okay? A 4-pound tub is actually good for 100 feet. Okay? But once you get beyond 100 feet, we don't have any root problems.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a lesser amount of water with that herbicide, and it'll foam up to a real thick foam. All right? Might even spill out over here a little bit. It's okay. After the 8 hours, you can start using water again. But what we want it to do is we want it to coat those roots. We want it to settle down into all those little connections, those hubs, and we want it to recrystallize. Okay? We want it to dry down, to let that foam dissipate. It'll dry down, and it'll recrystallize. And this line will sacrifice those roots. Okay? Now, you'll probably need to do that yearly. Okay? But that will keep you open and flowing as far as your main goes. You're not so bad that it needs to be dug up. You're not living in that space.
Okay.
You know, and as of right now, I don't really have any. We're going to go ahead and pull back. I don't have any fear. I don't see anything in this line. You saw those little offsets.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much normal. When this material was laid, it was very heavy. That's thick-walled clay, victile clay pipe. Okay. That's why we call it VCP, vitrified clay pipe.
I've heard the
Okay.
acronym before, didn't know what it meant.
So, so what it does is it'll that clay pipe when we lay this stuff. Where is all this water coming from now? We got water coming. Yeah, we can't do this today. We're not going to be able to do a root treatment today.
Okay.
We're going to need to do it on a day when it's dry because
Okay.
you've got water coming in from somewhere. We'll try to chase it back, but if I put that product in right now, it'll go. You're just giving it to the city.
Okay.
Because when that stuff gets all light and when it starts breaking down, one flush will just push it all. You got to give it that 8 hours. But with this pipe, what they would do is to get little turns and stuff, they would just cut the end of the pipe and then fit the next pipe up to it. Okay? They would cut an angle at it and then fit it up to it to get their turns. You know, they made turns, but a lot of the old plumbers, well, it was, you know, it was always time and money. It's never paid unless you had the part on site. You could make yourself a turn before you could go grab one and be back with it.
Yeah.
Okay?
So that, you think is the cause of that issue in this, so.
Yeah. So it wouldn't, you know, I can't get that to back up.
I know.
So, but it wouldn't surprise me if, if you've been living, if it's been trying to do this, I could see where it would raise its ugly face there first, because that's the closest place inside the house, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that's happened several times. This happened once.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I would, you know, all I'm doing right now is making an assumption on that side of the house.
Well, we can
Since I can't make it back up and I
Yeah.
just ran all of that water,
just keep tabs on it.
yeah,
We'll go with this, do the root treatment when we can, and then I'll just keep tabs on this.
if that backs up more, I'm
I'll
just
do
going to take this cap, and I'm just going to kind of set it there.
Okay.
And while that's actively backed up, I want you to come over here and pull, and just lift this up and see if there's anything standing right here.
Okay.
If there is, that means toilet paper. Now, first of all, do you use makeup wipes, any tiny wipes?
No, we don't.
Okay,
No.
good, because this is not a sewer that will ever accommodate it.
Yeah, we don't. We use makeup wipes, but we throw them in the garbage can. We would
There
not
you go.
flush them.
There you go.
Honestly, we don't even flush them in products.
Good.
Put it in the garbage can because it's an older house and I didn't want to risk it.
Well, it's not worth the risk, and this line won't tolerate stuff like
We
that.
don't.
It just will not tolerate stuff like that. So are you working from home every day? What, how far does Mom live?
3 miles.
Are you able to go to Mom's and work for a day?
Oh, yeah. I can make the 8 hours work whenever.
I mean, because, well, what we could do is I could get you set up for like at the end of the week when it's going to be a dry day.
Mm-hmm.
Come in here at 8 o'clock, put it in. I'll be gone by 8:20.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah,
you
and
can
then
go
I
over
can
to
go over there and
Mom's
work. For sure.
and then work there, and then by the end of your work day, come on home and
Yeah.
you know.
That'd be fine.
So now they do say, you know, longer the better, okay, with that product, okay? 8 hours is the minimum. The longer you can let it stay in there without running water, the better. Okay, so right there. Do me a favor, now run water from over. Go ahead and shut it off there. There's our water flowing now. Let's chase it back. Nope. Okay, so it's all coming from under the floor. So that water comes all the way around and wraps in back behind here, and then it's going out.
So where does it connect to that pipe over by the dryer?
Huh?
What about where?
Well, like I said, that line is coming across here, and it's tying in under here. It's not tying in outside. That was what my first suspicion was.
So the water from the wash machine.
Yeah. It could be choking up right here under this floor. Okay? So that stack, if you take the house away, your plumbing system looks like a tree. Okay? You got this one line coming in from outside like a trunk. Once it comes inside, everything branches off.
Okay.
Okay?
So that's where it comes in.
So this is where it's coming in. I'm getting water that you just ran over there, but it's taking it a long time to get to over here. Okay? But if you were struggling out here to get anything out, that makes sense too. What we need to do is get some good hot water down through that water tub. Okay? I mean, and how old's your water heater?
Old.
Old?
You guys quoted replacing it and then just sitting on it.
I
waiting for it to
understand.
happen.
I understand. Alright. Well, so like I said, this line comes in, it branches